What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another workout. Today we're going to be doing arms, so biceps and triceps mainly. We are going to be doing a little bit of a forearms at the end, just one exercise that's going to be great for building that bigger forearm, thicker forearms. I want to apologize. I recorded a video yesterday for chest. It was a great video. However, my memory, my camera had an issue and the file was corrupted. So when I went to transfer it to my computer, it's just the system wasn't opening it. Pretty upsetting, pretty annoyed. Unfortunately, since as you guys know, I have a 9 to 5, I just didn't have the time to re-record it or put another video together because I had back-to-back meetings all the way through the end of the day. So I want to apologize. There's no videos for yesterday. I'm very, very, very annoyed. But well, nothing we can do now except moving forward. Again, today we're going to be focusing biceps. So the first routine, the first exercise is going to be kind of intense. However, it's going to pretty much blow up our arms fully. Biceps and triceps. So we're going to do a superset of biceps and triceps, and we're going to be doing 10 sets of non-stop workout. It's going to be, again, intense. So let's make sure that we're warmed up and ready. And yeah, let's go set up for the next one. So the first exercise, like I mentioned, is going to be a little intense. We're going to be focusing on biceps and triceps. It's going to be a superset. So we're going to do barbell curls with skull crushers. So it's going to be a little back and forth, a little intense. We're going to be doing a total of 100 reps. So we're doing 10 curls and then 10 extensions. And we're going to just be going back and forth without rest. It's going to be, again, intense, but it's going to completely destroy our arms, which is great. It's going to blow them up and going to get us ready and warmed up for the next exercise. So yeah, let's get it going. So we're going to grab our barbell, and again, we're going to do regular bicep curls. We're going to try and control them as much as we can, because believe me, towards the end, you're going to be throwing this thing around, and I get it. But the first couple of reps, while we have the strength, we're going to be controlling those reps, getting the squeeze in, slowing the eccentric, and curling again, and then we're gonna sit back down and do overhead tricep extensions. And make sure, again, we're controlling the negative, slowing the eccentric, and then pressing again. And make sure we're really focusing on isolating the triceps for that one. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be a tough one. So get ready, and yeah, I'm gonna bring up the weight a little bit and get it going. Okay, ready or not, let's do this. 100 reps, 10 and 10. Let's go. Now let's do 10 skull crushers. All right, 10 bicep curls. $20 down, 80 more to go. Fucking A. Round 4, my arms are already blown up. I can really feel it getting puffy. I shouldn't say that word. Can you say that word anymore? Fucking PD to ruin the word. All right. Round 6, fuck me. Whew. I hope you guys are doing better than I am, because I'm dying. Almost done. You know what sucks? After all this workout, I've only burned about 84 calories according to my Apple Watch, which is about 30% off, 30% wrong. So what's that, like 21? Maybe 3 times 8, 21, I think, if my math is doing it right. No, 24. Yeah, 24. So that's 24 calories off. So it was like barely over 50 calories that I burned for all this fucking workout. And I'm already exhausted. That tells you how important nutrition is. Because you don't burn a lot of calories working out. You burn some good amount, but not enough. Daily activity, like just basic survival living, burns more calories than like your everyday workout. So whew. Be conscious of your nutrition. Number 8, almost done, come on. Good thing about this is it really pushes you to do more. And you know you got it. You just don't use it as much, unfortunately. But you know there's always more in the tank. There's always more. We can always push a little harder. A little harder. Whew. Those were terrible, but we got them. 2 more sets, and we'll take a big, long break. Get some rest, get some water. All right. Almost done. Last one. Okay. Whew. I'm exhausted. Last one. Good job. All right, exercise number 2. We're gonna be doing another superset between biceps and triceps. I love supersetting biceps and triceps because one, you're working out one muscle, the other one's resting, and then you switch and the other one works out and the other one rests. So it's just a great way to get a really good workout, save some time, and yeah, get shit done. So for this one, we're gonna be doing cable attachments, cable curls. We're gonna bring them up a little bit high, almost around our hip height, and we're gonna be curling inwards and make sure we're slowly controlling the eccentric, get that deep stretch on the biceps at the bottom and curl again. Trying to make sure not to move your arms, kind of keep them locked in. The only thing that's moving is your bicep. And then we're gonna be doing overhead presses. However, we're gonna use the Smith machine and we're gonna be doing a negative on this one. So pretty much using the barbell, we're gonna be doing overhead presses. However, we'll do them again in an angle. I'm gonna slow the eccentric and press. Slow the eccentric and press. So for this one, the good thing is like we're going to be using body weight. The way you adjust the weight if it's too heavy is the higher the bar and the closer your legs are to the bar, the easier it's going to be on your triceps. The lower the bar and the farther away you're from the bar, the more tension and more weight you're going to be putting on your triceps. So play around with it and see which one works the best for you when it comes to weight itself, weight distribution, and work that in. Listen, if you want to do 10 really low and how far away from the bar, that puts out the most tension on your triceps, and then as you progress and getting closer to the final reps, you can get a little bit closer and make it a little bit easier. That way you can continue going and you don't have to stop and take a rest. For the biceps, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna bring it in, keep your arms completely locked in and close to you. You don't want to bring them out. I like to keep them really close to my body. Really curl it in. Get that deep stretch and bring the curl back in. Stretch it and curl it in. All right, let's bring the weights up and do our first set. All right, round 1, come on. I just noticed my microphone might die. This freaking thing doesn't charge. The battery is very, very short. I don't know. It's having some technical issues. It's so annoying. Anyways, so let's go. For this one, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. We're gonna go a little bit heavier. And yeah, let's not waste any more time. Come on. So I did 13 and about 2 little partial reps at the end. So let's do the triceps. Let me fix the camera real quick here. Whew. Do 12. Let's rest and go to round 2. Ready or not, set number 2. Let's do this. Whew. For this one, try to keep your elbows close to your head to get a full contraction at the bottom. It just helps with the mind-muscle connection. Yeah. Woo. That sucked. One more. We got this. I think so. Let's do this. Round 3. And we're gonna do one more bicep tricep combo. And so a little bit of forearms. Sorry, it's important to do forearms. And then we'll call it a day. Come on. Woo! God damn. Good job. That sucked. Let's rest, get some water, and go to our final bicep tricep exercise. Let's go. So for the third and final exercise for biceps and triceps, we're gonna be doing seated dumbbell curls, superset with tricep extensions, using the cable extension machine. So cable cross tricep extensions to be more exact. For this one, again, we're gonna be doing a slow and controlled movement, especially in the negative. So we're gonna curl the weight up and slow that negative, slow the eccentric. If you want to lean back a little bit to put your biceps a little bit forward to get an extra stretch on the biceps, it's great. If not, just do it regularly, but if you can, lean back a little bit to get a deeper stretch on the biceps itself, and then curl back in. And when you curl back in, you can even lean a little bit forward to get a deeper stretch, or you just maintain it straight on the side. What I like to do is also like twist my pinkies inwards a little bit to get even a deeper contraction on the biceps itself. And that's just a great, great movement right there. Now, for the triceps, like I mentioned, we're gonna do a cable cross tricep extension. Let me bring you guys up a little bit. I know it's annoying to do the movement with the cameras. The camera. We're gonna put the cable attachment as high as we can. We're gonna cross our arms. We're gonna keep our torso slightly straight and a little leaning forward just a tiny bit. Keeping our elbows back and down and our shoulder blades as well. We're gonna contract down, get that squeeze and that contraction at the bottom, and slow the eccentric. Hold that deep stretch at the top of the movement. Curl it back down. What I like to do about this one is instead of bringing my arms completely straight down, I like to bring it down and outwards a little bit to kind of flare my elbows a little bit, flare my triceps. So instead of going like this, I try to bring them outwards a little bit to get an even more contraction on the tricep head there. So yeah, let's bring up the weight and do our first set. Come on. First set, come on. So nothing crazy. I was doing about 30 pounds, a little heavier for me. So I did a couple partials at the bottom, 10 full reps and 2 partials. Not too bad, I'll take it. Let's go with triceps. Round two, hope you're ready. So for this one, I still have a little bit of heavy weights. So about 30 pounds. I know for some of you, you're probably gonna be stronger than me. I'm an old piece of shit, so I'm not that strong. But anyways, what I might do is towards the bottom end of the movement, I might drop down so I can get a couple extra curls and completely destroy my biceps, more than just lifting heavy and just doing a few reps. So yeah, hope you're ready. Let's do this. Uno más. Last one, come on. All right, round three, last one. Where you're now, we got this, come on. Bring your arms, push them a little bit forward to get that deeper stretch in the bicep. And let's go. Oh, whew. Fuck. All right. That was it for biceps and triceps. Let's do a little bit of forearms and get the fuck out of here. All right, welcome back. Unfortunately, my microphone died. I know I'm a freaking amateur when it comes to recording and shooting video. But anyways, we're almost done. I brought the music down and I put a little bit of music in the background so it's not an awkward silence going on while we do this. So we're gonna do, I grab a straight bar attachment and put it in the cable machine, and you're gonna put it about rib cage height, maybe a little bit higher around your chest. And we're gonna grab it from behind, move a step, we're gonna take a step forward and bring our arms completely straight down. And what this is gonna do is gonna put a lot of tension on our forearms. And we're gonna be just doing nearly forearm curls with a reverse grip into it. I saw this from a YouTuber, I can't remember his name, Eugene something, he's Australian. Great fucking guy, amazing content, and I saw this exercise and definitely had to try it. I've been doing it for a couple of weeks and it's great. So let's do that one. Let's bring up the weight a little bit and do our first set, come on. All right, first set, I have about 20 pounds. We're gonna do pretty much until failure, probably around the 20 rep range. Nothing too crazy, but we wanna make sure we wanna slow the eccentric and contract on the forearms. Like so. Make sure you're really squeezing your forearms together and controlling the negative on the way up. Woo! So day 15, I'm ripping my forearms on fire, which is great. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Round two, come on, let's make it count. Hopefully you have a better bar attachment than I do, because this one doesn't really roll around. Very static. Woo. But if your wrists are popping like Rice Krispies, that's fine. Now, if they're in pain, then you should be worried. But if they're just popping, that's okay. That's just air bubbles leaving the joints. Nothing. Almost done. One more, come on. We got this. Round 4, last one. Let's go home or go to work. Whatever we need to do, let's go. Woo. Good job. Ah, that really sucked. But Great job today. You guys killed it. It's a quick and painful arm exercise. You're gonna be super sore tomorrow. I can guarantee you, specifically because of the first exercise we did. That one was brutal. But hey, that's what we're gonna do to make sure that we're growing, we're getting better, we're getting fitter, and we're getting ready for summer. It's almost around the corner. I know some of you wanna go to the lake or the beach, or just go to the park and just show off. I get it. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope you guys like this video. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.